In the top right, as the pink Zerg, welcome to the main stage, Scarlett. And in the bottom left, he's been on fire all day. It's the red Terran Dragon from Alpha X, Wooded Microbe. Been following his storyline since around of 200 something. Can't remember the exact multiple. It's not accurate anyway, because there were a lot of walkovers in that round. But Scarlett sending out a drone as she takes a hatch first. Scarlett, of course, been around for a very, very, very long time. Very good player when she's having an on day. Well, a very good player on any day. A top player. But can defeat pretty much anybody if she's feeling up to it. Scarlett forces CC to be built slightly off center. This is a tactic higher level Zergs have been using for a little while now. That means that when the CC is complete, it's got to lift into the air, reposition, and Scarlett is going for a proxy hatch. Microbe is going to see that there's no third. It's going to take him a little while, though, before it starts to get suspicious. Still pretty early for Scarlett to be trying to take that, so we'll see how Wooded Microbe reacts. Reaper poking in. Scarlett deflecting with the Lings. She has yet to lose one. There we go. Wooded Microbe getting first blood in this game. Alright, we're at 254. Scarlett has not attempted to take a third. But she has. We know she has. But look, it's dramatic irony, okay? Third finishing up. As this proxy hatch gets underway, Roach Warren dropped in the main for Scarlett. A lot of larva building up here as well. She's going to start making roaches at the proxy. Just Hellions to defend for now. A Marauder is popping out, but this is going to be a tiny, tiny defense against this. Lings coming to reinforce for the pink Zerg. 12 more in production. The roaches poking into the wall, getting their first SCV kill. Wooded Microbe pulling some of the workers up to the high ground. Ravagers morphing in for Scarlett at the front. The Viking gonna take down the Overlord. That is important. That means that Lings or Roaches or Ravagers have to poke up the ramp if the Ravagers want to drop their bile on these supply depots. Scarlett droning behind this, keeping a cool head, keeping calm, keeping collected. She continues the siege of the Terran base. Microbe wants to push out, but he can't engage this army just yet. Scarlett still morphing Ravagers right in the face of the Terran. Wooded Microbe is making his new. He's going to push out with the Marauders, with the Hellions. Try to deflect the Ling Ravager. He's probably counting on the Ravagers to drop their bile on the CC. Is it going to be enough here? SCV's pulled the tank damage in the front. Scarlett's not having any of it, focusing down the Hellions. There are the Ravagers poking forward. The CC is on fire. More bile will connect with it. And things are looking grim here for Wooded Microbe. Wooded Microbe able to save the CC with a repair. But Scarlett getting up a 4th base in this proxy hatch. Not even under threat just yet. Widow Mine's coming out for the Terran. Trying to create a coin flip scenario. The Zerg army has dwindled somewhat, but so has the Terrans. He still can't take his natural at the 7-minute mark. Scarlett at over double the worker count. She's gonna save her Ravagers. Let the proxy hatch fall. Wooded Microbe does have the Fog of War, so he's being pretty careful. Doesn't know what's over there, doesn't know if there's spines.
This better be good.
Doesn't know if there's defensive forces. He's gonna see it undefended. Well, 6 Ling's about to pop, but they're not gonna do very much. 1-1 on the way for the Zerg. 16 more Lings coming out for Scarlett. She's able to get all those Lings out as well. Wooded totally right-clicked on the hatch. 3rd CC under production for the Terran. He is at over a 30 worker disadvantage. Mules are really good. They aren't that good. Wooded Microbe gonna get almost his entire army cleaned up as Scarlett engages down the ramp from the high ground, connecting Banelings, connecting Lings with the Marines. GG is called. And Scarlett takes game number 1. In the bottom right, once again, it's the pink Zerg, Scarlett. And in the top left, as the red Terran Dragon from Alpha X, it's Wooded Microbe. Scarlett taking game number 1 with the proxy hatch. Microbe fought very hard to get here, taking on Mixu in the previous round. Scarlett pile driving through Polt though. Looks like Microbe wants to go for a Reaper expand. Scarlett's hatch, Scarlett's pool about to finish. No cheese this time around. I think she's done the psychological damage she wanted to do. Got her opponent on tilt. Sending out the drone way early to tag onto this SCV. Reaper's gonna come and help. Oh, one hit on that SCV, and the drone could have dropped the hatch. But alas, 'twas not meant to be. Scarlett sending 4 lings across in retaliation. Going to try to get a delay on the CC, and she will get it. 2 SCVs going down. These lings have already paid for themselves. Queen will poke away this Reaper eventually. Both players effectively delaying their opponent's base. Scarlett getting quite a bit of damage done on the CC. SCVs pulled to the low ground. Oh my god, a third, a fourth, a fifth go down. A fusion core goes down for wooded Microb. It's gonna poke out with the Hellions. Scarlett up 20 workers. Scarlett defending her homeland with ease against the Hellions, just losing a couple creep tumors. She has quite a few queens on the map. And Scarlett's looking pretty unstoppable right now. BC about halfway done for wooded. Second starport on the way. Scarlett still up 20 workers, as well as 20 army supply. There's the blink from the battlecruiser. Scarlett taking drone damage, but she's just going to counter across the map. Wooded does make it into the bunker, but it's not going to mean too terribly much. Beastie still doing damage. Only 3 drones picked off, though. And it looks like Scarlett is going to overrun her opponent. GG is called, and Scarlett takes game number 2.